This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Braden says, man, I think the Finns should redo the front office staff and QB room if they lose versus the Jets. Well, that's all we're going to hear for the next week and for the next couple of months. Whether they win or lose, people are going to want Chris Greer fired. They're not going to want Tua. They're not going to want – you know how many – my inbox on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitter, it is loaded. And not only are they loaded, but I haven't gone through it because it takes so much time to go through all that stuff. And I'll go through most of it eventually. Maybe tonight while I'm watching the game, I'll answer a bunch of stuff. But here's the thing. Just by glancing, do you know how many I saw that said fire McDaniel already? And listen, I don't want to fire anybody right now. I'm not into firing anybody right now. I'm not into trading away to or any of that stuff at this point. But I'm not going to argue with you about it. I'll argue with you about the defensive thing that we've been arguing about all year, that I know the defense is sorry, but they keep you in every damn game, just like they did yesterday again. We can argue about that. I'm not going to argue with you if you want to fire Chris Greer because none of it looks good right now. I'm not going to argue with you if you don't like Mike McDaniel because what he did is dog shit. You can't go 8-3 and be 8-8 and make all the mistakes he made as a coach. And I don't want him fired, but I can't argue with the person that wants him fired. And the person that doesn't believe in Tua, I can't argue with you either. You all have points. Every one of you can stand on your side because you have ammunition. You have the facts. Okay? I'll argue till the end of the day with you on the defense. I will defend that shitty defense all the way to the end because that shitty defense keeps you in the game. I don't know how they do it, but they keep you in a game every single week. Don't know how they do it. That's the difference between the way we look at the defense. Some of you out there actually think they should be way better. I don't. I don't. Not at all. I'm shocked. Every week I'm shocked that they do enough to keep people in games. That's just me. But if you don't want Tua here, I completely understand. He's unreliable physically. He can't hold up. How much, a couple years in college, couple years in the NFL, how much more proof do you need? You know he can play, but clearly he's too fragile. That last tackle, that can't be a concussion. That's a concussion. That's bad news. That's really bad news. So I get it. And if you're not happy with Greer, well, there's a lot of examples right now that it's not working out. It's not a good look. And I can't defend any of this. I'd love to. I like Chris Greer. I like Mike McDaniel. Can't defend it. I like Tua. Can't defend it. Can't defend it. I don't have any material. I if I was a lawyer, I'd lose the case. The defense, I think I'm going to win the case. But the other stuff, yeah, I can't win that case. And it's up to all the people involved to prove any of us or those of you out there that doubt it or don't believe it wrong. The problem is the Dolphin Nation, a lot of people, they don't have the patience to wait for you. That's the reality. Zero patience.